Support for City Series boys basketball is provided by the Akron Public Schools Career Education Department at 330-761-3131 or apscareers.com.
Good evening and welcome to North High School, home of the Vikings, for Akron City Series boys basketball action, pitting the home North Vikings against the visiting Garfield Rams. Joe Pacansky, Dave Schick, Peter George with you here from center court to bring you the action tonight. Starting lineups for the Rams, coached by Audley McGill. Tiante Blanchard, number 1, number 2, Daquan Mango, number 20, Miles Davis, number 4, Chris Mumford, number 32, Cortez West. For the home team, in the white unis, the North Vikings, coached by Stacy Carter. Number 2, Savon Gordon. Number 3, Donald Green. Number 12, Lindsey Rigby. Number 15, Sam Crespo. And the man in the middle, jumping it right now, number 35, Jonathan Jones.
Probably the most exciting player on the Vikings we saw last year. Averaging the mid-teens and scoring.
A defensive tip. Yeah. Definitely double-double threat as Garfield comes out in the 2-3 zone. Garfield won the first matchup by 12 points. Jones from downtown out of bounds, and it will go to the Rams.
And this is kind of, we saw last time Garfield play against Bookville, played very well, ended up going into overtime in that game and losing in overtime, but played very well. In this one, it will be interesting to see whether they play kind of above, because we've seen them play at a high level against Bookville, or maybe whether they come down a little bit and get a little comfortable into bad habits here versus the Vikings.
And that's what Blanchard does. Tiante Blanchard, the slasher, plays 100 miles an hour sometimes. That time with a good slash, gets to the line, and the lefty will shoot 2.
Foul's going to be on Jonathan Jones, his first.
And I think that's going to be by design. Let's go right at him. You get him on the bench, he's not going to be nearly as effective.
Blanchard misses the first.
Garfield with a couple signature wins in the City Series. They've beaten Kenmore. They beat North already, and they had a big win against a really good Firestone team a couple weeks ago. They beat Firestone by 15 as they caught fire. Took Bookville to the wire, overtime game.
Yeah, but when you look, even just looking at the stats, that was one of the games we covered here on APS 15, and certainly would have highlights of it on akronschools.com, our website there. It was a game where they played probably better than Bookville, but they had 29 turnovers. Mm-hmm. And although they came back in the fourth quarter and scored more points than the Griffins did to tie it up, they kind of hurt themselves in a lot of ways as well with all the additional turnovers.
Quick substitution.
Just getting the muscles warmed up. Maybe he didn't get out to stretch. Get out there for a quick minute.
Jones gets to the line. Donald Green, and he'll draw the foul.
You're not getting a lot of looks. We've had a lot of free throw shooting.
Number 10, Daquan Sparkman into the ball game for the first time for the Vikings. Foul was on Cortez West.
Yeah, a little hard to see from our angle here what's on the scoreboard.
Yeah, I got you, man. We'll figure it out.
I also feel like we're about 12 feet from the court, Peter.
Yeah, we're a little far back.
We can move it up a little bit.
Donald Green. We should just start inching forward. Full court pressure by the Vikings. Garfield breaks it without the dribble. Always
that
nice
penetration
to see.
Has to be cut off if the Vikings want to stay in this one. Good defense there, especially by Donald Green. Slides his feet over to stop dribble penetration. Trying to be a little too fancy. And he finds his way to the bench. Thought that was a good defensive set, but
that's all right.
Quick subs brings Jones back in.
Oh, that's a lazy cross pass. It's picked off by Blanchard to the hole, and good.
Very quick and decisive to the basket was Blanchard.
he's got that gear, and he shows it there. 1-3-1 zone now by the Rams.
He had 13 points against Buchtel, and surprisingly only scored in the second half.
Yeah.
All 13. A lot of it in the third quarter. Got a little bit in overtime, but no points in the first half. So coming out maybe a little stronger than we saw him in tonight's game in comparison to when we covered him against Buchtel.
Foul goes on number 4, Chris Munford, his first. Sparkman bricks the first free throw. Another quick substitution.
Yeah, Green will come back in for the Vikings.
And splits the pair, 3 out of 4, ties it back up. Blanchard right back to it, gets that one blocked by Jones.
Almost turned it over, back to Jones baseline. I can't say he really hung in the air, but he just kind of stood there and took contact.
Took the hit and went up under control, and one for Jones.
Just such an interesting sport we have here with basketball. I mean, a lankier player, not really post-wise, not really one to get up and block shots or really get a ton of rebounding, but slash to the hole, good finish. 3-point play good.
Nice finish by Jones. Biggest lead now for the Vikings, up 3.
And gets West to commit a second foul as well.
Good pass, it's blocked. Another one blocked. Jones got 2 blocks already. North off and running.
That was a big back step.
Yeah, it was.
But it worked.
He covers the ground. More pressure by the Vikings.
5 points in the quarter.
Number 10 in the corner there, Jashawn Campbell into the ball game. Hang in the air. Jones altered that shot. Rebound, Donald Green going to come the other way. And he travels.
Ooh. Disagree. Daquan Davenport coming in because he got tipped. So
Davenport going to try to give him some beef up front here to deal with Jones. Another change. We're seeing a lot of defenses here. A little half-court trap. A little extended 2-3 zone look.
Yeah, and they bring Jones kind of into that middle, right where he's at, right there to contest shots.
Oh, man, tough shot by Davenport with Jones in his face. That's how you come into a ball game.
Davenport a starter last time we covered him. Now in a reserve role, maybe you can see why. A little spark off the bench.
Staying in that 1-3-1 are the Rams.
Now, I don't know why.
That's where it can be susceptible at times in the corner.
Coming real far out with Mango to defend.
That's where you got him open. Turnover.
It's a turnover.
Oh, nice. 2 nice passes, and they're going to get Jones on the arm. That's going to be his second. If he goes straight up there, he doesn't get that foul called, but just the angle of the arm makes it an easy call for the official. And that completely changes the look for the Vikings. They're going to bring in Isaiah Kruma, which gives up about 7 or 8 inches to Jones, so they go much smaller.
In the lineup, number 21, Isaiah Kruma.
Blanchard can't get either to go. Ball is saved. Northby going to go the other way fast. Hang to the hole, no, and that's going to be an easy over-the-back call as Green just wrapped him up. Jashawn Campbell pulled down the board. 8-5, North up here, halfway through the first quarter. Really extending that 2-3. If you can handle it up front, you can get good looks down low, but they don't. They turn it over.
Great steal back the other way. 2 turnovers apiece for each team.
Kroma finishes. There's Blanchard. Man, is he quick to the hole. Can't get it to go, though, and the ball goes out of bounds, way out of bounds to the Vikings. Cut ball knocked away, in and out. I don't know how that thing didn't go in, but offensive rebounds. Couple of chances for the Vikings. Savon Gordon had a chance at it. Alternate possession, the ball will go back to the Rams.
They're getting good penetration. They got a couple of offensive boards.
Good cross court. The hang in the air, and that's Miles Davis using the body for the and one.
And that's one where Donald Jones of the Vikings should have maybe just kept on the ground with his hands up and tried to maybe get the charge or contact. Because once he left the air, he was doomed to get a foul.
Miles Davis had a 23-point explosion against the Griffins where he was really hot, especially from the outside. The smooth left-handed stroke is knocked down to tie it back up at 8.
10-8.
That's what I said. What had happened was, no, it should be 8-8.
Say what you want.
Who hit that?
Gordon.
Oh, Gordon.
For 3. And now we got to try and match it. Not there, and wow. Up and down. Crowan with the rebound, back the other way.
Knocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Vikings. Let me see. You got 10 for North right now?
Let's see.
Or for Garfield? Should have 11 for
12.
North.
Got 13. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13.
Okay. Break out the other way. Up and good.
If you'd like, I can go over who
Deshaun Campbell. No, I got it. I got 10 for Garfield. I got it right.
Good to know.
I can't count, but I can. Well, never mind.
Joe, I have someone I'd like you to meet. It's called Simple Math.
Garfield got to get a body on somebody. North getting all kinds of second shots, but they can't convert. Garfield out and running now, and it's thrown away.
Turnover. When I said 29 turnovers, it wasn't like a goal that they should try and get more than that this game.
Well, they're getting rebounds, I'll tell you that, but you got to finish. 13-10, Vikings up, 2:30 left in the first quarter. And yes, I do have my spots ready, don't worry.
Well, our table's big enough. I got them out.
You want to read them today?
I can always read them.
There he is, into the ball game. Devontae Lash up and good. He likes to play the fast break game, and he does it successfully there.
I don't know why the kid doesn't start.
Back to one. He's super sub, man. He'll be your sixth man in the City Series, sixth man of the year. That was tough to say. Nice bounce pass in the corner. Step back by Gordon.
Settling for jump shots too early.
Yeah.
Especially when you can get those shots, even though
they're getting all kinds of offensive rebounds. That one's going to be an over-the-back call.
And Sparkman's got 3 rebounds, 2 of them offensive. But just a little too much, and it seems like he almost comes out with a little too much energy. Calm down a little bit, take good shots.
Sam Crespo back in the ball game for the Vikings. They continue this extended 2-3.
You can see just so much more effective with Jones in there.
Good save by Lash off the ill-advised three-point attempt by Campbell.
Ooh, looked like he's out.
Lash will fire it up way too strong. Rebound goes to Crespo, and they're back the other way. Knocked away by Blanchard.
Just neither team has really had a decent offensive set where they've run an offense, got a good look even, not even necessarily a basket, but a good look, went back defensively, made a stop, and got into another offensive set.
Oh, good hands.
Turnover.
No ball fake. Blanchard with the hang, can't get it to go, but he will shoot 2.
This game so far kind of reminds me of like that last game when you're playing pickup and no one really plays any defense.
Everyone's tired.
Everyone's tired, and you have a lot of fast breaks, a lot of mistakes. Who's a foul on? Green?
Yeah, it looks like Green. That would be his second. That one never got to the rim.
Says third on the board. Now I have him for 2. How many you have?
I have him for 2.
I'll stick with that. He had the one that he jumped up. Did he get another one?
I don't know.
I think so. I double checked. Halftime.
How did that go?
Blanchard makes 1 out of 2.
He does. He ties it back up at 13. 4 points now for Blanchard. Good
Finally.
aggressiveness, but they get the foul up front.
It's probably the third call. It could have gone either way. Just real aggressive on the body.
That
Hand checks up top.
That's not good. And look, the official ain't going to go get it. I wouldn't either. You do not roll the ball on the floor. That would be a good way to pick up your second personal via the technical. Foul goes on Haynes. Inside a minute now. 3 in the corner is short.
Take it inside, North. There's this place called the Key. Let's get there.
Rebound to Davenport. Back the other way quickly.
Who got it? Exactly.
Flash. North on the attack. Ball tipped away inside to Gordon. Tries to dribble through traffic. Scrum on the floor. He gets it back somehow up.
It's just a lid on there for him. That was a good
No
look.
good. Rebound Davenport back the other way. That one's picked off. North going to be back on the attack. Inside 10 seconds now. Bodies flying everywhere.
See hand check.
And that one's thrown back to Garfield with 1 second left on the clock.
Did Blanchard hit the last one?
I had Lash.
Lash, I'm sorry.
This is one of the playing too fast here.
Well, and you can see, as this ball's going to go out of bounds and end our quarter, that when they want to go over the hand-checking rules here in high school basketball, you can see the advantage you gain by the last couple of possessions in which North has brought the ball up, and they're getting hand-checked to get good position, kind of get them to one side, and then be able to make a steal. You're allowed to kind of position yourself and position your opponent to where you want it to be. By doing spots.
Yeah, playing too fast right now, both teams.
City Series basketball right here on APS 15, supported by Akron Public School Career Education, where students can choose from 30 different career education programs. For more information, visit apscareers.com. Also, City Series basketball right here on APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools, offering a free lunch for every elementary student and a free breakfast for every student. Akron Public Schools at akronschools.com.
15-13, 7-0 run by the Rams to end that first quarter.
Yeah, a sloppy quarter both sides offensively, and you get a couple steals both ends, and you're trying to make a fast break. That's where I'd probably say 80% of our points are from on both sides. Either that or offensive putbacks.
Yeah, both teams got to clean it up on the boards a little bit. Jonathan Jones checking back in with those 2 personal fouls. Donald Green also on the bench. He's got 2. 2 fouls for Cortez West for the Rams. That's going to be a foul.
We're getting a little tighter whistle.
Davenport locks him up a little bit there.
Davenport. Jones back in, a.k.a. my favorite player.
Going to call on the ground, a good call. That's going to go on Dalen Haynes, his second. So West and Haynes now with 2 fouls. Tried to force it inside that time, and it's thrown away. Streaking on the other end, up and good. 2 for Jashawn Campbell. No more points off turnovers.
Got 8.
Garfield stays in that 1-3-1. Gordon with the baseball pass inside. Lash tips it. It's going to be off of the Rams. We'll stay with the Vikings.
that's a tough pass at any level to try to get through that many players.
Sounds like you're confused at what both teams are trying to do offensively right now.
I'm very.
Well, that was easy. Crashing to the floor. We got a quick tie-up, and that ball will go to the Vikes.
Back in the lineup, Zach Crespo for the
Crespo replaces Sparkman for the Vikings.
All right, let's go, guys.
I'm sorry, Rams ball. I said Vikings. I spoke wrong. They're going right at Jones, trying to get that third personal.
And that would be crucial for them to get. He's just got to keep his hands straight up. He's such a detractor just with his length. Let alone even trying to block it. Just go straight up.
Yep.
You're going to affect the shot.
Good rebound in traffic by number 23, Suraj Samad. And North turns it over once again. How many you got him for?
5.
Okay.
I got 5 and 4.
Not too many.
You could.
Not too little.
I disagree.
Enough, though.
Ugh.
Should have been 5 for the Rams.
Yeah.
Three-pointer way too long.
Bad shot and a foul.
Lash.
1 and 1. We got plenty of those.
Yep.
We've seen plenty of fouls. Should be on, let's see here, 14. Yeah. Marcus Hale Jr. is even in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Marcus Hale Jr. checked in.
Hey,
And got a
welcome.
foul.
You're in the book.
What are we doing? Yeah, 1-on-1, those guys should come in. But he already had the ball, so he probably shouldn't have stopped it.
Nope, he's saying no.
Oh.
No.
He called him in, though. Well, you've now iced the shooter indirectly. That's horrible.
He's saying he already gave him the ball, right?
Yeah.
They'll figure it out. Once you wave him in, though, you can't wave him back out now. Can't triple stamp or double stamp. After that quick delay,
He better
or
make
long
this
delay, Devontae Lash goes to the line. Didn't freeze him. He knocks down the first.
one. Props to Lash. 2 interruptions getting the ball.
Now a 10-0 run by the Rams, dating back to about the 3.5-minute mark. Can't get it to go the second one. That's going to be Davenport over the back. And I don't even think this game's being called that tightly. I think it's just,
Sloppy.
yeah,
It's sloppy.
physical, but not in the way that's getting you in foul trouble.
Well, the hard part for North is they haven't really got into an offensive set yet. They've taken shots, but then they're getting good offensive rebounds, and then nothing happens.
Jones rattles that in, first point of the second quarter for the Vikes.
And on the other side, I think the Rams have got to the hole pretty well.
Out of bounds, and it's going to stay.
He's already
with
out of bounds.
North.
That's weird.
Sure. Let's take a timeout. Reset.
City Series basketball right here on EPS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools, offering open enrollment, which allows Akron students to transfer to other Akron schools for specialized studies. Akron Public Schools at akronschools.com. Also, City Series basketball right here on EPS 15, supported by Akron Public School Career Education, where over 95% of students have passed the Ohio Proficiency Test or the Ohio Graduation Test and earned a high school diploma. For more information, visit apscareers.com. I thought maybe you would have something noteworthy
Second buzzer.
wanted to talk about, so I paused. It was like, see if Joe was going to say
I'm
something.
trying to build up the drama. There just hasn't been much yet in this ball game.
Well, that's a good time to read another spot till some drama pops up. It's really only a 4-point ball
It's a close game. It just been a little sloppily played, but hey. Out of bounds play for the Vikings. Right into, man, he just goes and gets the ball. Way too long. Lash with the rebound. On the attack, the Rams hanging in the air is Miles Davis, up and good.
Now here's the thing. You have the Rams drive to the basket like that, and now we got a ball game. But they've had a couple too many long shots that just aren't going in, and not real great shots. Go to the basket. How many 6'6" guys do you have? None? Yeah.
Another turnover, 3-on-1 the other way. Blanchard gives it up. Oh, how does that not go in? Too much English on it. Rebound, but they get it right back. Second chance, Blanchard up and good. Too many turnovers for the Vikings. 8-point game, the biggest lead of the night for the Rams. Deep in the corner. Ill-advised shot there by Jones. Lash had no chance to make that shot, but draws the contact and gets it up, which is going to get him 2 fouls.
They had, what was it? Dude Perfect. You ever watch any of the Dude Perfect videos?
No.
Dude Perfect, they do a lot of like trick shot videos on YouTube.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And they use like basketballs, footballs, whatever.
Uh-huh.
So they did like the funny stereotypes. And one was like, basketball. And they're like, you're 6'6". What are you doing shooting threes? Get inside. That's all I could hear in my head is
right there.
Jones shot a 3 from the corner. You're 6'6". Get in there. No, I think I'm open. And he shoots a 3. What are you doing?
Lash splits the pair. Once again, 2 for 4 from the line. He has 6 overall. A 9-point game. Danger time for the Vikings. Gordon back in, also number 23. Samad back in. Loose ball to the Rams. The other way. Davis hangs in the air, up and good. He has such a soft touch, Dave. And a technical foul to go with it. And it is not good right now for the Vikings.
So Davis comes down, and Blant turns around and shoots. He gets called for the foul. He comes down here. He shoots a bad 3-point shot. Doesn't go into rebound. Fouls him really at half court. The refs let it go because they didn't want to take the advantage away from him. Only to come down and foul him while he's shooting and let the ball come out of his hand. What are we doing now?
They gotta give the technical foul. That's going to count as a personal.
What? Oh, so he wanted a timeout during the free throw.
Gets a timeout first?
I have no idea. So he wants a timeout during the free throw, so you're not going to shoot the technical foul now, which you can basically talk to your players during the technical foul on the court.
Whatever.
City Series basketball right here in APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools, offering the Universal Breakfast Program to ensure a free breakfast for every student. Akron Public Schools at akronschools.com. So apparently,
let's figure it out. All right.
So Hale's going to get another foul for the regular one and then a foul for the technical foul.
I think that should be 3, not 4.
I have 4.
You got him for 4?
Yeah, because he got a foul down here last time. Remember when Blanche turned around?
He very well, if he does get back in the game, could set a record by fouling out in the first half. I've never seen that I can remember. And if I've seen it, I've hopefully blocked it out of my mind forever.
It's a lot easier than being the leading scorer in first half. You can foul pretty quickly.
Some guys are really good at it. And I don't want them guarding me.
I think my wife, when she was in 7th grade, she fouled out in the first half.
That's
She
impressive.
doesn't move her feet real well. She's a fouler.
So now Davis shooting 1, it looks like, for the and 1. I'd keep him there for the technicals. Maybe not. He drains it. Nope, different shooter for the technicals.
Yeah, you can switch out shooters here.
If the guy makes it, I leave him there. But, hey, why not?
Yeah. You know, it's a percentage game, Joe.
He's got 8.
Well, if he shoots 30%, it doesn't mean he's going to make all 3. Or if he makes the first one. Oh, boy, now you're done.
Nope, he still knocked it down.
Jeez. Impressive. I kind of look at the
You
crowd.
definitely
Watch this.
shouldn't do that, but hey,
Watch this.
remember when North was up 13-8? Well, Blanchard just drains 2 for 2. I think Coach McGill knew exactly what he was doing there. They've now doubled up the Vikings on a 20-1 run. 20-1.
Well, they haven't scored yet here in the second half.
Right
They
by.
scored 1 point. Sorry.
Man, he is quick. Gordon with the rebound.
His third rebound sends it up.
That's going to be a charge. Nice job doing the dirty work. Chris Munford got himself set.
Crespo with his first foul. Oh, guys, come on. He set up so early, he could have ran right around him. It's like walking around a tortoise.
Blanchard line drives that one. Rebound up and good. Nice offensive rebound and stick back to Quan Mango. His first 2. And Garfield running away with this one halfway through the second quarter. Nice take to the hole. Great drop step by Jonathan Jones. He has 8.
I don't know. It's,
Lots of fouls.
I know he gave out a screen because he got the N1, but you're still down 14, man.
Yeah. Who's the foul on?
4.
Mumford. Chris Mumford. I got it. Mumford and Son. No, not that one. Jonathan Jones rattles it home. Substitution. Number 23, Siraj Samad back into the ball game. Jones has the only 4 points for North here in the second quarter. Jones on the floor, and Garfield just a more aggressive team right now, but it is turned over. Out the other way and hacked by Blanchard is Isaiah Cromah. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Well, certainly a foul every 20 seconds or so. Making this one drag on a little bit.
Oh.
Was that a foul?
Yeah.
I haven't seen many of those. Cromah front rim and good on the first one. Yes.
Why is Jones not in rebounding?
Because he's got 2 fouls.
Still get in there. How you get a foul just rebounding?
Yes.
Get in there and rebound.
I'm just giving you a reason. Skip pass.
I think it's just envious of his athleticism.
Nice drop step, but it's blocked.
3 blocks.
Who are you envious of?
Jones's athleticism.
Like right there as he went
Yes.
snatched that off the ceiling.
Jeez. Get him, dude.
And a turnover, and that's going to be a loose ball foul on Gordon.
Dude, this is what I'll say. They are down 11. But they have been getting hammered in the bringing the ball up.
That's where I really get
And it's
irritated.
hand
Even when my
checks,
daughter
And
plays.
it's double. It's very physical up top.
And that's where it's
And if I was
easy
a
to call
coach,
it.
I'd be saying,
Underneath,
hey,
I see the physicality.
Hey, we're 40 feet from the basket, and they got their hands all over me. Call it.
Blanchard back iron, no. A lot of free throws in the first half.
They should be in the bonus with how much hand checks they've got going on.
They are. Both teams are in the double bonus.
They're not calling it, so they've got some. They probably got 5 turnovers off of it, though.
Yeah, you're right. And there's still been 20 fouls. And most of them have been no doubters. There probably could be 30 called.
Yeah. I did it. What was it, a freshman game? And I'm like, hand check, hand check. And they're like, oh, we're calling that now? I'm like, yup. Get your hands off of them. I'm going to call it.
You're supposed to.
Yeah. That memo apparently is
Gordon
not
keeps
here.
footing somehow.
1, 2 touches.
He got fouled, but good control to the hoop. Jonathan Jones, 2 more. And that one thrown to the bleachers, out of bounds, back to North. Just a rush to go nowhere there by the Rams.
6 turnovers for the Rams, 7 for the Vikings.
North trails in this one 33-21. Something smells really good. I don't know if
Hot
because
dog?
I'm starving.
It's a hot dog.
Yeah, it is.
They're pumping that smell in here, though, man.
It's overpowering the popcorn smell. The popcorn's in here staring at me right now.
It smells really good.
Yeah, it does. Oh, I'm so hungry.
I was at one of the high schools, and they had it like pumping in here, and you're like, when you're down that end of the floor, you can just smell it.
Good left hand by Lash.
Smells so good. They're like, we'll bring one in the locker room after the game's over. Sweet.
Lash with 8 points, back up to a 14-point game. Another turnover for the Vikings. 3-on-2 the other way. Nice move, but on the floor.
Not way too long.
No. That means
no continuation in
basket.
high school.
No, that wouldn't have been good in the pros.
Yeah, it would have.
No.
If
No.
you had number 23
No.
on it. If you had number 23 on it, would be.
Michael Jordan?
Even LeBron gets that call. About 6 steps to the basket. So gets it.
John Bagley might have got that call.
Our foul is on 21. Cronin is
I got him for 12 team fouls so far.
very nice.
2 for 2. Mango. And they add to it. Number 42, Marcus Kidd into the ball game.
My last name's so boring when you have Daquan Mango. That's a cool last name.
Yeah.
It puts our last names to shame, Joe. You could go by last name, and that'd still
Speak
be cool.
for yourself.
You call
So
me.
we could put him in the last name Hall of Fame.
Yeah. You call
Boy,
me.
they are just
They're telegraphing where
yeah.
he's going. And
not
now they're arguing with each other.
a good second quarter for the Vikings. Not a good showing here at home so far.
They're arguing with each other around the same team.
And she says, go ahead and have a seat. There's a spot for you way on the end. Number 22, Bryce Miller into the ball game for the first time. He gets it right there.
His hair is in the ball game also. It's a
Tough
travel.
delivery.
And that's a foul.
Bodies everywhere. They are going to get a good call, partner.
Yeah.
Lots of times you see a tie-up on that, and it wasn't a tie-up. The guy just kind of jumped on him. And that was Nolan Palmer.
Point of emphasis is here.
What's that?
When you have like one player falls to the ground and then the other one jumps in, but gains an advantage by making contact with
Just
the player down
tackling
there.
you, rappling, not even wrapping up the ball.
You're not-
Nice shot by Miller.
Because you essentially have to go to the ground with your hands out like this for it not to be a foul. Otherwise, you're just crashing into the ground and causing a foul.
Can't get the second one to go, and it's out of bounds off of Sparkman, and will go back to the Rams. 37-22 your score. Garfield in control of this one. Blanchard takes his eye off of that one, and that's a microcosm here of kind of what we've seen in the first half.
No one's even guarding you. Hold on to the basketball.
As
The only reason why I can say he probably dropped it is because he was going to blow by his defender and go to the basket. He's done that about 6 times.
True that.
Because his first step is a fast one. Take a dribble. Now you're doing too much. I just wonder, though.
Bad basketball right now.
You put Jones on a team where he's not asked to do as much. Does he become a better player or a worse player? Because here he's kind of the focal point.
Better player without as good of numbers. Probably nice block by Bryce Miller. Got a piece of that one as well.
He's got 2 blocks. See? Nice take.
Oh, just can't get it to go. Wow, we're going to stay with
Oh, yeah.
the Ram, or
Off a
stay with
kid.
North.
Off
I
a
thought
kid.
maybe over the back, but Miller did a nice job, I guess, of avoiding that.
No, he had his vertical plane.
Look at you talking geometry. And don't let it in there.
Finish it when you are in there.
Rebound goes to Miles Davis. Back the other way. That's a foul. No call. Kid to the hole.
Yeah. Just jump. Stay up.
Foul number 22, Bryce Miller, his first.
So they ended. They've had.
I mean, these are fouls you can't not call, too. I mean, it's just, it's.
Well, you have 1 or 2 choices. I mean, oh boy. It went in.
Yeah.
You call it early to hopefully rectify the problem, which it has not.
No. But that's not,
So
on,
now
the,
you
that's
can-
not on the officials. That's
now
on
you
the-
can keep calling it and be shooting 3 throws the rest of the night.
Yep.
It's a weird shot.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
shooting it
Lash
from his
just
chest.
hustles it down.
Shooting it from his chest.
38-22 Garfield
Good trap.
in a foul-riddled, turnover-laden first half.
See, and the other thing that I haven't understood yet is usually it's kind of like when you're up big.
Rebound by Kidd. One at the buzzer off the rim, and the ball bounces away harmlessly after a half of play. Garfield in control of this one as they lead over North on the road by a score of 38-22. We'll be back with first half statistics and second half action here on APS 15. Hey, back to action here. Dave Schick with first half stats as we get ready to start the second half.
For the Garfield Rams, I can't even hear myself. Deontay Blanchard with 11 points. And Miles Davis with 8 points. And Devontae Lash with 8 points as well. Not a big rebounding night on either side. On the other end, Jonathan Jones, who just had the ball, had 11 points, 2 rebounds, 3 blocks. As well as Isaiah Cronin with 4 points. And Daquan Sparkman with 5 rebounds. But the story is foul shooting.
Sorry.
18 attempts for Garfield and 12 attempts for North. Both teams shooting about, that's 67% for Garfield and 75 for North.
Out to Blanchard, up and good. Deontay Blanchard, first 2. He had 11 in the first half. He continues his dominance.
Very loud.
Yeah, but now I can't hear anything.
No, I can't hear you at all.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't hear myself, which is probably best anyway.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe. Turnover by the Vikings. The Vikings going with a new lineup here. They got a couple, Samal George getting the start in the second half, number 32, along with number 52, Javon Banks.
Or as we should call him, the bearded man.
3-point goal.
By Cortez West.
Cortez West. I can't hear you at all.
I can't hear myself. Peter, can you hear me? No? Maybe turn me up a little bit.
Are you too? I don't know.
I don't know.
Blanchard can't get it to go on the layup. Rebound the other way. Blanchard with another one. Up, blocked. Can't get it to go. Thrown out of bounds.
Not sure Blanchard was in bounds when he.
I can't hear him at all. Technical difficulties. Please stand by.
I want to be heard by the people.
Maybe we should just keep it that way. Now we're good. I'll just talk light.
I can just take stats and you can watch.
Jones the other way.
Turn.
Oh!
Foul.
Tried to go a Sports Center highlight. Doesn't get it to go. Bodies flying all over the
air.
Extra pass up and good. Deontay Sparkman.
I got
And yeah, Savon Gordon injured on the floor. Devon Sparkman, he has 3 points now in the ball game.
See, Peter, you put new batteries in it all goes crazy.
I think it's good. I'll just talk quiet. Don't worry. Oh. And we're back.
We're back on.
And
maybe it's my headphone. Let me try my headphone.
And I hear no, that's not good. That's better. We'll just tell people to turn their television sets down. Injury, Savon Gordon holding his left wrist. He's going to go back to the locker room. I'll just talk like it's a golf match. Maybe I won't talk. How's that for you?
I don't know.
Does that work for you?
Can you hear me?
Kind of.
Kind of?
Well, I'm glad there's not a capacity crowd, or I might not hear you at all, which might be a win.
I could talk like this and really bring in the noise.
No. Ooh, nice block by Jones. Garfield or North back the other way, 3-on-1. Can't handle the pass, and then he tries to too much dribbling.
Way too high.
No dribble whatsoever. Get to the block.
Well, I don't mind him dribbling, but he dribbles real high so that other guards could just steal it from him easily.
Davis in and out with the three-pointer. Nice rebound and a great pass. Blanchard can't get the layup to go again. (43-24) your score. Bryce Miller going to check back in. Replace Javon Banks. Wholesale substitutions, number 10. Jashawn Campbell also into the ball game for the Rams.
Jones is 6'6", Miller's 6'7". I don't know if that measures his hair or not.
Yeah, I don't see you moving the needle at all when you're talking.
Really?
No.
Nothing at all?
How about now?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'll just talk like this.
That's great.
We're going to go with the monster jam.
Hey, while we were fooling with the dials, another turnover we missed. Nice shot by Croma. 6 points for him. Three-pointer the other way by the Rams. Way too long. Offensive rebound up and good.
Dude, Mango's not that big. How does he have 3 offensive boards?
Hanging around the basket. Wisely so.
Box out.
Drive to the hole, knocked away.
They look
not blowing the whistle this half, are they?
They look mildly better than a rec team. That's travel. Oh, nice shot.
Slice to the hole. Forced up in traffic.
The thing is they don't even know he has the ball.
Turns it right back over.
Sparkman and Miller had no idea he even had the ball. 14 turnovers.
And now nobody rebounding. Just
turnover.
Jones the other way, can't get it to go. He's fouled. He will shoot 2. 4:24 in the third quarter. 45-26 Rams.
Miles Davis, his second. You got to turn me all the way up. Huh. Maybe you got to do a battery test. Am I in 2? Maybe I'm in 3. Maybe you just need to turn that up.
Yeah, that's good.
Turn me up. No idea if you made the first one or not. Turn me up, Peter. I can hear everything else. I can hear myself now. I can hear ambient noise as well.
I'll just go like this and just say that he's going to make this one. And he does.
He does.
Nice job, Richard Jones.
Let's turn that one down a little bit.
Turn it down a little
Yeah.
Timeouts. Now we can really try it now. Here we go. City Series basketball right here on APS 15. Supported by Akron Public Schools with enrollment opportunities in visual arts, including drawing, painting, ceramic, sculpture, photography, and computer design. Akron Public Schools at akronschools.com.
You're back in the game.
Also, City Series basketball right here in APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools Career Education Department, where Adult Vocational Services have been providing career training to adult learners for over 55 years. Over 350,000 people have enrolled in these customized programs designed to meet the ever-changing need of Akron area business, industry, and government. For more information, visit apscareers.com.
If that needle
You gotta
was
turn us up.
if
off.
that needle was a lie detector, you would absolutely pass.
I hope so. I'm like Honest Abe. I probably get in trouble more for telling the truth than lying. Which is kind of a weird phrase after I said it.
No call because Bryce Miller was straight up. Turnover back the other way.
You're not going to see a lot of calls, I think.
Nope. Nice slice and dice to the hole. Donald Green, his first basket. He's got 4 overall. Oh, threw it to the wrong team. Green on the run, and it's a hold. 15-point lead.
Second one in Blanchard.
And if the Vikings could get hot there, they've kind of they could get themselves back into the ball game.
I don't know. You don't have a player that's capable of doing it. You're basically hoping to get an offensive board or a steal for a fast break. That is not an offensive set.
Yeah.
At all. That's a bad shot.
He's playing the wing, though.
True.
Good pass there by Jones. Nope, short arms that one. Garfield on the break. Stop and pop from 17. That's short, but two guys fight over their own rebound. And, yeah, they're making up for all those fouls in the first half. They ain't going nothing. There's that spin move again. He loves that spin move.
It's a good move.
It is a good move.
It's so quick, and it gets him a lot of space on the floor. He went from one side of the basket to the other.
A little more energy now by the Vikings. They've cut it back to 13, trying to get within striking distance here.
Yeah, they had a pretty atrocious second quarter, getting just 9 points while giving up.
Little momentum here. See if they can finish on the other end.
23.
They don't. Run out the other way for Garfield. 2-on-1. Cortez West can't get it to go. Rebound in traffic for the Vikings.
Why are you not passing out of that?
Exactly. Nice pass there. And the reverse layup. Blanchard does get that one to go. He now has 15. Back up to a 15-point game.
15 turnovers for the Vikings.
Three-pointer. That's not going to go. Jones rips down the rebound.
See, now he's dribbling too much. You can't do that spin move on the baseline as much.
Lash sends that one into the stands. The base of the stands, I should say. .202 left in the third quarter. Dave Schick, Joe Pacansky, Peter George here with you
Hey,
from North
everybody.
High School.
Hey.
Howdy. I mean, that's just bad defense. I mean, it was. He made a haphazard cut to the ball, and they just let him get it. So he said, yeah, I'll stick the 15-footer. Jonathan Jones now with 15.
To their credit, they have not shot a high percentage anywhere outside of the key.
That doesn't sound like credit to me.
You can let him
nice
have it.
drive to the hoop, and somehow Dalen Haynes gets it to go. His first 2 of the ball game. Back to a 15-point game. Jones out of control, throws it up. Out of bounds, and he's going to stay with North?
Yeah. You give him the ball instead of the foul because he fouled him.
Gotcha.
Just easier. Why call the foul? You're
Make up your own rules.
I got you for a foul, for a hole. It's going to be their ball on baseline. Let me give a guy that's already got 4 fouls. And turn it over. Turn it over anyway.
Blanchard up, can't get it to go. Miller flirted with the goaltend. He'll shoot 2.
Foul is on Miller, his second.
Nice call. No, they gave it to Gordon.
What? Wait.
I don't know. Too bad he's in the locker room.
No, he did 2. He only did it once, though. He should have brought it.
They gave it to Gordon, who hurt his wrist and is not even on the court right now. They didn't give it to him. They gave it to Tutu. Blanchard drills both free throws. He's been good from the line tonight. And good from everywhere. 17 points overall for Deontay Blanchard. Making a real good show for possibly a City Series Career Education Player of the Game. I don't know. Miller never gets a good handle. That throws that thing off the window. Nice pass, Blanchard to Lash. He doesn't get it up to the hoop, but he does get fouled.
You got beat. Just be beat. That's no big deal.
What?
Once you're beat, don't
beat.
Don't come back and foul him.
Why?
Because you're
don't give up a
the
layup.
Basket. You already gave up a layup.
He
you
missed
foul
it.
him, you're in the bonus anyway.
Gordon is in the game. He did get the foul. Come on.
It's garbage. You're gonna foul behind him to foul him while he's shooting. Let him go. You should have another guy back there. If there's no one there, then guess what? You gave up a basket.
Okay.
Make
52 one made 1 out of 2.
Yeah.
Lash with 9. 52-34. Jones can't get the first one to go. Rebound tipped away. Cortez West on the run. Show and go. Can't get it to go. Rebound in traffic by Dalen Haynes. Gets it blocked back the other way. Jones stop and pop from 3.
A bad
Nothing
shot.
doing.
You're on a fast break, you stop.
Nice leak out by Haynes, up and good. 2 more for him.
That's what I've noticed. They'll get the rebound, the North Vikings, and then they want to run coast to coast instead of passing for an outlet pass or going to the outside, coming back in. They just want to dribble all the way back down.
Davis misses the first, gets his own rebound, and says, I don't care. 2's better than 3. Miles Davis. And maybe it's the Miles, but even his stroke, the left-handed stroke, reminds me of former Cavalier C.J. Miles. Credit? Yes. As I made a miss, I talked to him. Oh, in traffic. He's fouled. No, it's a travel, and I think he rolled his ankle too. To add insult to the turnover.
Yeah, you got to bring him out. The other thing I don't like, you had all those people out on the floor at halftime, just dirties up the floor. Bad idea.
Like you, when you go out there to shoot your three-pointers.
I want a pizza. That's different.
End of the third quarter. This one pretty much in hand. It's the Garfield Rams 56, the North Vikings 34.
Well, they got 12 points in that quarter. That is about average for them. City Series basketball right here on APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools, offering the International Baccalaureate program at Firestone High School. What is it, you ask? It's a rigorous 2-year program designed to meet the highest academic standards of any high school student in the world. Akron Public Schools at akronschools.com.
I don't ask because I know what it is, my friend.
I'm talking to the people watching. Also, City Series basketball right here on APS 15, supported by Akron Public School Career Education, where adult vocational services have been providing career training to adult learners for over 55 years. Over 350,000 people have enrolled in customized programs designed to meet the ever-changing needs of Akron area business, industry, and government. For more information, visit apscareers.com. That is a double nickel, by the way.
Yeah, that is a double nickel. Credit given. 8 minutes left in this one, partner.
When you hit 50, you're not a double quarter. It's just a weird out.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? You hit 20, is it a double dime? No.
Double dime. Double dime me.
Yet if you get 22, it's a double deuce. Why does that work? Some new bodies into the game for the Vikings. Number 4, Tyler Gillespie.
But only Wilt's got the silver dollar.
Yeah. Cortez West with the stop and pop. He's got 5. Number 12, Lindsey Rigby back in the ballgame for the Vikings, and he fires from 25. Can't get it to go. Jones with the rebound and 1.
He's got 4 offensive boards now.
17 overall for Jones.
Foul's going to be on Blanchard, his 3rd. Now I was just looking, where is he at? Dylan Haynes. He's got pads on his knees and on his thighs.
I should have did that.
Oh, boy. Lane
Boy,
violation.
That would irritate me when I make a foul shot. So it wouldn't be all the time I would make one.
So, yeah, it's a foul, buddy. Jones picks up his 3rd.
Again,
There was a lot of confusion because you went from waiting for it to hit the rim, which was, both of us agreed was a silly rule in the state with, back to on the release. Well, it's like not everyone got the memo of what it was like before. On the release, only the people in the box area are allowed to go on the release. Everyone above the free-throw line, including the shooter, it still has to hit the rim. So you have these players that are at the three-point line and they just take off trying to get the rebound.
No.
I can come in on the release. No, you can't. You have to wait for it to hit the rim.
and that actually is a good rule for safety. You want guys crashing in 100
Yeah,
miles
because then they
an
crash
hour.
in and try and find the ball. Oh, that's coming to Joe. Go, look at that. Right in between the table, through right under the camera. And you didn't even see the camera wiggle, folks, because it was seamless. But we do have a king-sized table here at North. You could put probably 2 Thanksgiving feasts on it.
Good stroke by Jones for his first 3 ball.
That's the first jump shot that even looked like it had any rhythm to it.
He's got 20 now and cuts the lead under 20 to 19. Garfield turns it over.
14 turnovers for them, and I have 16 for Garfield. I'm sorry, for North.
A lot of
14 and
them just
16.
trying to dribble through pressure. And
Well, as I mentioned, North will get the rebound, a defensive rebound, and then dribble all the way up the court with the same person that got the rebound.
Haynes is fouled and good.
Why are you fouling? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Joe.
I
You're
agree
beat.
there.
Why are you fouling him? The smarter play would be to take the ball as it comes down and inbound it right away, because then you're 5 on 4. Now you're not.
And the clock would keep running, right, Peter?
Well, not. You're giving yourself an offensive advantage.
Back iron on the free throw for Haynes. Back the
Como
other way come the
with
Vikings.
The rebound.
Gillespie inside to Miller. He gets it up and good.
Nice find by Miller underneath. Patience as the ball moved around.
And North
Nice soft touch by Miller.
North giving some of these JV guys a chance because really not liking the energy from some of the guys that have been playing a lot. But they like the energy from that guy. He stayed in the game. Jones on the tip-in, an improbable tip-in, and a quick timeout for Coach McGill as he sees the lead trim back to 17 points.
Yeah, they're playing well, playing fast again.
22 now for Jonathan Jones, Dave.
22, I got him for 7 rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds of the 7 to go along with 4 blocks.
He's saying, don't forget about me. One more telecast left to the City Series championship game till we crown our All-City Series, APS City Series team as well. You're going to have to do your homework.
And that's what I'm saying. I mean, you put a guy like Jones with a little better supporting cast. Does it make him
Oh, you know who would
elite
like
more?
to have him this year with their size and rebounding troubles? The Bookville Griffins.
Yeah. Well, and
And the North Vikings like to have him because they do
you
have
put his speed with a team, let's just say, let's say Buchtel, you put him speed-wise with that team that's trying to trap, he's going to be helpful. Offensively, he's going to get a lot of offensive fast breaks to be able to finish the ball. Helps their interior defense, as he's even done for the Vikings here.
That was a travel. Took a big step as he was going to the hole. Foul's going to be on Bryce Miller. Lash will go to the line to shoot 2.
And even looking at it, even what they have here, even if you had Bryce Miller and Jones together on the floor in the zone defense we saw, it might be better. Just try and keep people out of the key, shoot over top.
Lash shot that one about 18.2 feet.
Miller's third.
Gets that one to go. Lash now in double figures. He'll come to the bench. Miles Davis back in.
It's tough because I'm going to be picking a player of the game that probably is going to play most of this quarter. Mango,
there's good.
Another rebound.
Hard foul as Jones goes up. Davenport's not getting dunked on.
Well, he already tried for a dunk once in the game and can't get high enough, either from fatigue or trying to hold the ball. So go ahead and dunk. You already missed one.
Yeah, but that was in traffic, too. Line drives the first free throw home. He should be pretty tired. He's got more than half of his team's points. Lane violation. That's the second lane violation. That's the kind of day it's been. And as a former coach, that's when I get angry. That's unforced error. And there's another one. Tyler Gillespie and Miles Davis coming into your living room.
17 turnovers apiece. Oh.
What had happened was
he wasn't even looking for the ball coming to him. Come on now. See, his steps are so big, he's susceptible to getting fouled and getting turnovers. Fouls on
You
Davenport.
don't say.
Be direct to the basket or go up big. I mean, who's going to block him? He shoots a jump shot, a hook shot.
I'm not.
No one.
You're not.
No one's going to block it.
Peter Mate.
You give a pump fake, no one's definitely going to block it.
Splits the pair from the line, cuts the lead back to 16, and North going to bring full court pressure. Ball blocked out of bounds. Will stay with the Rams.
Fifth block by Jones.
Yeah, good closeout there by him. Hands up. Coach asking for Jones with the rebound on the break.
Would have passed it. Didn't pass it.
Don't try to dribble through.
Already had problems with Savon Gordon.
Good hustle by Gillespie.
And you shot it when you weren't supposed to. Delay a game.
Davenport on the floor, but he does get up. I think he took a knee there to the above his knee. That doesn't feel good. 1-on-1 time.
Savon Gordon came over to talk to Jones like, hey, I was open like the whole time.
Ty Gillespie going to have a seat back on the bench. Donald Green back in. North making us earn it. They've already played, I think, 12 players. Rainbow up and good for Daquan Davenport.
Lindsay, yeah. I was wrong.
Can't get the second one to go. Rebound in traffic, Jones.
Only 3 defensive boards, though.
Nice take, Savon Gordon. Taped up that wrist, got back out here. Blanchard, he's going to the hole. He knew he wasn't passing, man. Once he would go, put that head down, went into hyperspeed. He didn't get it to go, but they got another offensive rebound. The Rams been great on the offensive glass tonight.
Bad shot.
And that's where Jones is hurt North. He has not gotten enough rebounds on the defensive end. And not to single him out, him or the North Vikings, led by him because he's their leading rebounder, but they just have not rebounded the ball well enough on the defensive end. But they get one there, and they'll send Donald Green to the line to shoot 1-1.
Davenport on the foul. Who's for?
You feel like if North could just get it back to single digits.
We got ways to go, Joe.
Yep, down to 14. They've been knocking on the door, but it'll go to 12, and then it goes right back up to 17 again. 2 for 2 for Donald Green. He's got 6. More full court pressure. That's going to be a bad luck for Bryce Miller. It goes off of his knee. Will stay with the Rams.
Good defensive pressure by the Vikings, though. They force the pressure and almost get the turnover.
Much better activity by them in this fourth quarter.
Great interior passing. Great block by Miller, too. His third block in the ball game.
Twin Towers going here. Quick 3, it's good. Man, no touch. Now it's down to 10.
Got 28 so far. Oh.
Foul in the backcourt.
This is going to be his 4th on Gordon. And we're shooting the rest of the way.
Did they only give him a 2 on that?
What?
Jones, they must only give him a 2 because it was 49.
Oh, I thought it was 3. That'd make it 27. I am for 27.
No, you're the authority.
He's going to be my player of the game. They're going to come back and win this.
And he will definitely be the player of the game if they come back and win this, unless somebody else goes on a flurry.
Because he's going to have about 45 to do that.
Which begs me the question, do we have this conversation?
No, I don't know.
How was the defensive back from the New England Patriots not the player of the game in the Super Bowl? Are you kidding me? Or Julian Edelman? Why was it Tom Brady who just threw passes to people in the flat?
Because I understand
who
why.
was the MVP? The guy that intercepted the pass, the play of the year.
I understand why it wasn't, though.
No.
Because you're rewarding him for one play. Brady made how many plays?
It's the play that... Nice hustle.
You're saying one play.
One play decides the game.
No.
Did I not give Krishawn Waters the player of the game when he had the game winner?
If Brady doesn't make any plays, then getting an interception at the end of the game doesn't matter.
He didn't play. He didn't play well. He had 2 picks.
There is no decisive player, but you can't reward a guy for one play.
Why not? Not when there's not a decisive player.
He didn't have any tackles. He didn't have any tackles. He didn't.
So wrong. Travel.
Just didn't have enough other. The whole body of the resume wasn't there. I'm not saying Brady made a great play.
If he doesn't make
but he
that
had a
play,
little
what
more
happens?
body of other plays that he made throughout the game, quarters 1 through 4, not the last one.
All right. Give it to Jonathan Jones then.
He got the truck anyway. What does it matter?
Who did? Brady got the truck.
Yeah, he gave it to him, though.
Well, he should have. Jonathan Jones says, we're not done here yet. 29 for him.
Yeah, but like Brady needs a new truck. He's made like $150 million. What does he need with a $40,000
Nice
truck?
reverse layup, up and good.
Campbell.
I can't keep up here.
We're on a flurry. Down 12. And we're in foul city.
They had cut it to 9. That is not a good foul by Garfield.
I don't know why you're fouling at all.
You're up 12 points.
Let the clock run. and then I would just hold the ball on offense.
You finally said something right.
Okay. Pick out the one play to give the guy the MVP.
Absolutely.
Most valuable player.
Fine, Julian Edelman was then.
The most valuable player had one good play out of 60 minutes of football.
Exactly.
He made a decisive play, but not the most valuable player of the entire game.
Fine, let's call him most lucky player because he made a good break on the ball instead of getting called for interference like everybody else does.
Probably could have called interference on this.
Yeah, probably. Jones 2 for 2. He's perfect. Or Green 6 for 6. Why do I keep calling him Jones? 6 for 6 from the line tonight. It's back to a 10-point game.
Wow. Look at the speed.
I couldn't even see him.
He just turned on the Jets and off went Blanchard for his first score here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, another costly turnover. Blanchard going to outrun the coverage and knock it somehow off.
Maybe that last good play that Blanchard made could get him the MVP.
Maybe the 20 points that he have could get him the MVP there. Mr. Go out on a limb.
Yeah, this is what my offense would be.
He does have 19 points to lead his team.
Definitely looks like player of the game.
Nice pass that time. Man, ball stays on the rim. Can't get it to go. Jones out on the break. Stop and pop for three. Nope. Oh, he tried to pass but went in too far. Nice job.
Out of control.
Daquan Davenport getting set and drawing the charge.
His fourth by Jones. Just out of control.
Got in too deep, kind of into no man's land there.
They're going to foul again. Come on, Green, get off them. Oh. 4. See, when I see that, I'm like, dude, back up, back up, back up. And then I call a foul. I'm like, dude, you can't play defense with your chest and your face.
Green is going to finish the game DQ'd here with his 5th personal foul.
I didn't tell you. So Sunday, I was doing varsity CYO, and this one guy, I mean, the talent level in CYO, like your 8th guy, not super talented, okay? So he's part of like the second man rotation, probably like, I don't know, probably 9th or 10th guy on his team. So he has his arms out horizontally playing defense, and he has them stiff. So when the guy runs into him, he's kind of corralling him in. So the ref calls him for a foul. He's like, you can't have your hands out. You got to have them up, not out. So, and I don't agree with this. The guy took his arms. He's like, look, good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. And he kind of did it, in my opinion, probably not in the classiest way. So literally, the next time they were on defense, he held his hands together like this and just ran around like this.
And got called for
with
a
his
foul.
hands, he's like making an O, and he's still almost. I almost called him for another foul. I'm like, dude, you can't just run into people just because you have your hands straight up. But I couldn't call a foul on him. I was like, dude, you can't. Don't. It's kind of it's borderline mockery. I know he's trying to be instructional, but
Jones with the slice, can't get it.
This floor is slick. Look at that.
Gillespie can't get it. Jones tries to punch it, but he is fouled. With 1:57 left, it's Garfield 70, North 56. Jones going to try to hit the 30 mark here. You got him for 29?
29, yep. Significantly more than 50% of the team's offense. Not this time, though.
$14 points here in the fourth quarter for Jones. And those are 2 tired free throws. Can't get them to go. Garfield wisely pulls it out here. Cortez West with a nice spin move. He floats, gets it to go. Cortez West. He's got 7 second half points. North back on the attack. Another three-pointer.
Wow.
Jonathan Jones showing the range here in the second half. Saying, you might want to think about me for a first teamer, partner.
Shooting touch definitely come on in the second half.
Devontae Lash. He's got a dozen. Scoop to the hole, can't get it to go. Blanchard, Lash on the leak out, and he lays it in. Devontae Lash.
20 turnovers for the North Vikings. Oh, great jump stop.
That was a heck of a jump stop. He goes and gets his own. Man, that's an impressive individual effort play by Jones.
Out.
Nice hustle by Marcus Jackson. Marcus Jackson had a half-court shot to send a JV game into overtime, rattle in and out on him. And defense has left the building. And so have I, if they would stop blowing the whistle. I got us, dude. Just do some addition.
It's pretty simple. Not a lot to record. It's pretty much two main scorers. And a lot of fouls.
24 seconds, so.
Which we don't report on.
Cut by Davenport. He's up and good. Daquan Davenport has 7. 78-61. We'll see if North decides to put it up again. It looks like.
Oh, they will. No doubt.
Yes,
on that one.
nice move there. Rigby's like, I'm getting in the books, and he does. Just hold it, Garfield. 1, and that'll do it. The Rams start slow, but an explosive second quarter, and they coast to victory here by a score of 78-63.
Looking at the stats here for the North Vikings, coming in, you're going to have Donald Green with 8 points and 2 rebounds. And you're going to have Isaiah Cromar with 6 points and 2 rebounds. Daquan Sparkman with 3 points and 5 rebounds, all in the first half. Bryce Miller, 3 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 block shots. And really, I mean, you can't mention the North Vikings without Jonathan Jones. 34 points, 11 rebounds, 5 blocks. Great numbers. Not a win in the book, which I'm sure he would rather trade all 32 points in the entire stat line for a win. On the other end, you're going to have Daquan Davenport, 7 points, 1 rebound. And Devontae Lash, 14 points, 3 rebounds. And our career education player of the game, Deontay Blanchard, 18 points, 4 rebounds, and a block.
There you have it. Congratulations to the Garfield Golden Rams, and we will see you for our next telecast at Kenmore, where the Kenmore Cardinals will take on the Firestone Falcons. We want to thank Ryan Dumont. For Peter George, he's Dave Schick. I'm Joe Fakansky. Thanks, and see you next time.